I first met the librarian Isidore Achios when I was still a battle brother with no men at my command. Over 30 years in service, and I had not even attained veteran status. I had seen the power of the librarians and their neophytes, but none who wielded the kind of raw power, ability, and will that Isidore possessed. In battle, I discovered that these traits were matched only by his knowledge and wisdom. He was truly a great man. He will be missed. Now I go to destroy the traitorous individual who inhabits Isidore's form. Emperor, give me strength.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, servants of the Emperor, welcome back to Let's Play Dawn of War, mission number 10, entitled Old Friend. Because yes, today we bring justice to the traitor, Isidore. Poor deluded fool that he is. So, yes. Meanwhile, also, Sindri's made off with everything he needs to, including sacrificing Lord Baal in order to get it, which is certainly not good, but before we deal with Sindri, obviously we're going to have to deal with Isidore as well. So, I suppose we better jump to it, eh? The map's zoomed right in now. I imagine if it was still the global map, it would all just be covered in orcs at this point, but yeah, we're right in the middle of... Is it Magna Bonum? We're back in Magna Bonum again, possibly? I'm not sure. But, yes, lots of chaos about, as you can see. And some Imperial Guard, by the looks of things, too, though. Difficult to say whose side they're on at this point, isn't it?
What news, Sergeant? The Chaos Marines retreated to this city and entrenched themselves. Whatever is to happen, will happen here.
And the good captain?
I would call him starved for vengeance. But my words are inadequate to encompass his fury.
Make ready. We have wasted enough time and suffered for it.
Agreed. But we know nothing of our enemy or his intentions. Baal was someone's pawn. Sindri, he called him.
Sindri is not my concern. Isidore is. He has fallen, and he will find me at his doorstep.
Now you know the full weight of my original concerns. I must admit, I was surprised that it was Isidore who succumbed.
I know. You suspected me.
It takes either steel or rot to willingly condemn your own world, your very family, to the Dodge. I sensed the seed of chaos in your midst, and you seemed too eager to uncover this planet's secrets. But I was so certain the taint stemmed from you that I failed to notice its true source in Isidore. I was wrong, Captain.
We will discuss the matter another time, Inquisitor. For now, we have an enemy who demands our ministrations.
You allowed me to take the stone. You were true to your word, and for that you are a fool. Better I keep the maledictum with me. You are too weak to stomach its gifts. And now, I will use its power to destroy you.
Lord Baal was likewise foolish in believing me defenseless, believing himself in control.
Make it stop!
The orcs thought more of their abilities than they did of me, but I relied on their arrogance at my benefit alone.
Please!
You, however, you hold promise. And for that, I should let you die before you prove too great a threat. But I have invested too much effort into you. And had you a century to prepare, it would still be too late to stop me from achieving my glory. Now I must prepare. Attend to the captain's demise, if you are capable.
What makes you think that I will do your bidding?
You have little choice. Your captain is quite tenacious. You more than anyone know that. You will have to deal with him, and that benefits me. Oh, and thank you for delivering the maledictum.
You cannot abandon me now?
Oh, but I can, and I do. At least I leave you in good company. Now, prove yourself worthy. Go, spill the blood of those who were your brothers. Spill the blood. Blood for the blood god.
Right. Okay. That was a bloodthirster. That's a demon. A greater demon of corn. Specifically.
None can stand.
Bad news, in other words.
Carry a big
Fear
gun.
denies faith.
Here to serve.
Okay, what do we got to work with then? Got a little bit of a base already set up. Do we have any plasma generators, though? There we go. Let's have a look at our objectives. Destroy all of the Chaos Forces. And destroy the traitorous Librarian Isidore. It is that simple. Kill them all.
We stand ready.
But I imagine that Bloodthirster will be making an appearance at some point.
Marine squad deployed. What is your order?
In much the same fashion as the Avatar of Cain did.
Maintain attack formation. What is your order? Orders received. We are the Emperor.
Okay, so let's see, what do we got to work with? There's a relic down here. We're definitely going to need that if we want land raiders. And more strategic points in this direction. Right.
What's your order?
Go grab that.
Yes.
Bring these two with
I
you.
will crush the enemy
What's
beneath
your
my
order?
boot.
You can go take this one. We need resources. Yes, we do. As you can quite clearly see, we don't have nearly enough. In fact, I could do with another servitor. When I somehow finally have enough requisition to do it.
As your commander.
Oh, they've made their first move. Luckily, these raptors are not going to be much of a match for Gabriel and the Inquisitor. So let's give these squads some extra heavy weapons now that we can. You guys need you to run all the way back in this direction now.
Attack formation.
How are we doing? Cultists? Yeah, we can deal with cultists. It's not a problem. Oh, I love the music track that's playing right now.
Objective achieved.
Not that you can hear it very much over the gameplay, and myself talking, obviously, but it's one of my favourite bits of the Dawn of War soundtrack.
Here to serve.
I forget what it's actually called. Sigh. Okay. These possessed marines just kind of came out of nowhere.
I exist to serve.
Run away, little servitor!
None can stand before
Yes,
the Inquisition.
Haven't quite finished building this listening post yet. They just kind of wandered off from down here. Clearly I'm going to have to put some defences around these 3 stairways here. Well, it occurs to me as I'm building more strategic point listening post thingies here all across the place. The game's been quite generous with the strategic points right now, actually, on my little side of the map here. Which probably indicates we're going to need the resources currently being generated.
Fire. Charge.
I did wonder if coming across to this bridge would prompt the enemy to attack,
Objective
actually.
acquired.
And it looks like they did.
Yes, Lord. I exist to serve.
Let's just have you chill out there for now. Is this done? Excellente.
Your instructions.
Let's finally get another Marine squad. I basically have 2 Marine squads still in the commanders, and that's it. I'm spending it all on investing it in listening posts really at the moment. And And we're about to build one more over here on this bridge.
Mission accomplished.
Beautiful.
At your command.
Protocol.
You guys can just defend this for now.
By the Emperor, what foul demon has he summoned?
Taking
To me,
damage.
brothers,
Yes,
let us send this spawn back where it belongs.
Awaiting orders.
Oh boy. Well, that caught me somewhat off guard, didn't it? Right.
Attacking and ordered.
You guys captured this. Continue with your mission to capture those. That's a fancy way of saying run away from the large demon.
The enemy must be nearby. For the Inquisition, praise the Emperor. None can stand.
We can resolve as well.
Is my shield. The Emperor protects.
What does we can resolve actually do? Oh. That's gonna... that's gonna hurt in the morning, Gabriel. Yikes, my dude. We can resolve... Reduces morale recovery rate. Oh, that's rubbish. I was hoping it, like, made them do less damage or something. It's nearly gone. Oh. I was hoping for a cool kill animation from the Inquisitor there, but never mind. Bye, Bloodthirster!
Stand before the Inquisition.
It might be back, to be fair.
For the Emperor.
As you wish.
Go repair that. As you can see, they've been testing my defenses up here, but somewhat unsuccessfully. Well, that was a little bit of drama, wasn't it? I, for some reason, did not expect them to come straight down the middle. I don't know why. I just...
Faith is our shield.
Never mind. Oh, but also, they've taken that back off me, the git. Alright, well.
The Emperor protects.
You can carry on defending the middle, Gabriel. Welcome back, by the way.
We stand ready.
Okay, and we're done up here too, so...
Maintain attack formation. We stand ready.
Okay, good stuff. Now I need to get all these captured listening posts as well. More resources for the resource throne.
Taking hits.
Oh, and yeah, as you can see, they're not having a tremendous amount of luck up here against my defenses. Splat. Okay, small problem up here. They've started to bring up obliterators, which are doing some quite nasty damage to my...
I am the instrument of his will. I follow your commands.
my turrets here, so I think I better move out the forces I've got in order to go deal with that. Also, where are you going? Where are you going? You guys just stay here, fine, forget it. But yeah, that's a problem, as you can see. Yikes. I'm currently also building a second stronghold because I want access to more power generators, because right now, as you can see, I've got a ludicrous requisition income, but I'm being bottlenecked by my power income right now, and it's just a teeny bit annoying. Where are the plasma guys? There we go. That did the trick.
The battlefield away fear denies faith. Apothecary here. No servant of the Emperor shall fall by taking damage. No servant of the Emperor shall fall.
Actually, you know what? Use the missile launch guys to do that. That's sensible. Okay. Ooh, this is built finally. Brilliant. Okay. Give me some power generators. Even more. There we go. That'll keep my power needs well and truly supplied for a while, I think. Oh, in addition to this upgrade and this upgrade. Land Raiders inbound. Oh, yes. Oh, and I need to get an orbital relay so I can throw hundreds of Terminators at the enemy. That will screw them over. And oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, they definitely brought the Bloodthirster back. Run away, Gabe! Keep him distracted. Don't get stuck. Oh no.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Bother.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's
This is not good.
I am the instrument of
am ready to pass.
Come on, Toth. You destroyed one bloodthirst, you can do it again, mate.
I am ready to pass.
Ah, Land Raider. Perfect timing. Brilliant. Job done.
By order, the Inquisition, I am taking command here.
Even in death, I still serve.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Inquisitor Toth, clearly the real MVP here. Also, I didn't notice I was being attacked down there at all. Luckily, we seem to be okay. Land Raider! Oh yes, can I have another one, please? That would be awesome. Oh, pop full. Well, let's fix that, shall we? And one of you guys can start building me an orbital relay. I want Terminators. Yes, I do. The enemy's really starting to lay into me with really annoying side attacks with predators and stuff, which I have to keep dispatching a Land Raider to go deal with, and it's a pain in the bum because the Land Raider takes a ton of damage in the process, which means that then has to be repaired, and well, it's just generally kind of irritating. I suppose I should at least remember to use the Power of the Machine Spirit ability, but still, I could live without it. I have been building some turrets at least, but yeah, clearly I'm going to have to build some down here too. It's kind of irritating. I've got a missile turret there. This one's going to be a missile turret as well. I've got Terminators too. These ones can head up there towards the bridge with the rest of the main force for now, I think. We're good here right now. I've got 2 other Land Raiders up here, which is nice.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
And Gabe has his own squad of assault Terminators as well.
Follow my lead.
Got old Hamminators.
For terror.
On the tabletop, you can also give them twin lightning claws instead of the hammer and shield if you want. Much better against sort of large hordes of enemies. But I've got to admit the hammer and shield looks much cooler. You see what I mean? It's so annoying.
I await your instructions.
Alright, you guys get back here and repair this Land Raider. That, you know what? To be honest with this Land Raider is clearly just going to have to sit here and be part of the defenses. It's a big old pain in the bum, but what are you going to do? Right, all of you lot. Time to go kick some traitor ass. As you can see by the huge pile of corpses here, they've been doing it for some time. Kill that heretic as well. Brilliant. Alright. So where's Isidore chilling? Is it up here? Don't really know. It's all shrouded in the fog of war. And not to mention we do actually have to destroy all of them to win. Which is certainly a little bit irritating, but oh well. I like being able to rush to a final objective and just knock them out like that. But that's just me. We're losing a strategic point to the enemy. For heaven's sake! I build defenses and they knock them down again just as soon as I've finished. Gosh, it's annoying. Yeah, let's see you deal with a Land Raider.
Yes,
Gits.
I exist to serve.
Of course, the servitors can't capture this, can they? Ah. How very annoying. Got any free vehicle cap? Not really. No free infantry cap either.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Oh well. Land Raider, congratulations, you're now just going to guard this area. I've got more resources than I know what to do with right now anyway, so... I should probably be taking a lot of these points away from them to deny them resources, but... that will also slow me down, and I've been sitting here playing this mission for quite a while already. Hello. Oh. Our relic is apparently decayed. Look at this traffic jam. It's insufferable.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Needs to have them teleport away up there.
My faith is my shield.
I'd like to be able to get up here and use the orbital bombardment, but apparently everyone has decided they don't really feel like working today. Losing a strategic point to an... Again! This is actually worryingly close to my base, too. Ugh!
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing current protocol.
Clearly I'm going to have to build a turret there just in case or something.
Cease and repent. A moment of blasphemy spawns a lifetime of heresy.
The Alpha Legion, ever my eternal nemesis in 40k. I know 3 people who play Alpha Legion in the tabletop game. I'm not entirely sure how that happened. It's kind of just been a weird coincidence, but 3 of the people I regularly play against all are Alpha Legion players. And here I am playing Dawn of War, fighting them again. Ugh. Where are you, Isidore?
Once more, we go to battle.
Where are you hiding, you treacherous bastard?
Make way. Taking damage. They do not have a plan.
Let's get the Termies to the front of the queue. There we go.
Seek the enemy. Cease and repent. Taking any fire. We shall cleanse. A moment of laxity spawns a lifetime of heresy.
Strategic point has completely decayed. Yeah, that'll happen eventually. Luckily, we've got a huge pile of requisitions, so it kind of doesn't matter. Demon Pit! Yeah, they'll keep... Ah, there he is! The little goit.
I fear no evil, for I am fear incarnate.
Cease and repent.
Dead.
A moment of laxity spawns a lifetime of heresy.
That was somewhat anticlimactic, wasn't it, really? You kind of would have expected some sort of speech. But no, we just turned up, we shot him with 6 las cannons and he died. Oh well. Orbital strike it. Purge it from orbit, it's the only way to be sure. Also, don't stand in the orbital bombardment, you lunatics.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
This is why the orbital bombardment can be really awkward sometimes.
The battlefield awaits.
Right, is it done now? Good. Oh, a predator. Destroy it. Thunderhammers, quite good against vehicles. And probably buildings too, by the looks of things. Do we have any... yep. Any casualties that need replacing? Turns out we do. It's nice to see these guys finally getting stuck in for once, though, actually. Usually they're just hanging around at the back, doing nothing. Smash! Destroy! Hit the plasma generator with your hammer. It will explode in your face, but who cares? Progress is most definitely being made. It's just taking bloody forever. I kind of like how their base here has been sort of laid out in an almost 8-pointed star. That's very chaos. I approve.
None shall stand our path. We seek the enemy. We seek the enemy.
It's the power of the machine spirit you, which will make it almost indestructible. Oh dear, we left one strategic listening post thingy up there. I hope that's not going to cause us problems. Am I going to have to go back and get that later? I sincerely hope not.
Once more, we go to battle. Cease and repent.
Interesting to note that none of the Chaos Marines seem to be using heavy or special weapons, even though they definitely can. Maybe the AI is just having a bit of a brain fart. Would anyone care to help your captain? He's assaulting this turret alone currently. Well, we're clearly not done here, are we? Alright, let's go this way. And you know what? We'll send a dreadnought to go deal with this. Just to be on the safe side. You have a special secret mission if you choose to accept it, Dreadnought. Also, we're having some pathfinding issues here. Apparently we can't go through that. Very odd. Ooh, possessed Marines. It's, they're kind of nasty in close combat, those guys.
I am the instrument of his will.
There we go, that'll be easy. We're just outside its range, so... Okay. Keep going this way. Just mopping up, really. I know it's not terribly exciting, but it's the way these games go. You base build for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then you just build a death ball and you destroy everything. Welcome to real-time strategy, everybody. At least of this kind. Dawn of War 2 certainly shook it up a bit. I think the only base building RTS I can think of that really nailed, outside of multiplayer anyway, nailed a sort of constant kind of warfare instead of this, is probably Rise of Nations. I don't know if any of you watching this remember that, but I certainly do. And Rise of Nations was interesting because it was sort of a mix of like Age of Empires and Civ. You built cities and a civilization, but it was all played out in real time. And in that, you quite frequently had very constant warfare. Like you would frequently set your barracks buildings so that they were constantly producing infantry squads to run out and attack the enemy with. And then it would usually only end after someone got their hands on nukes. But what was also interesting was that they limited the amount of super weapon usage. This Predator is just driving me goddamn nuts right now. They limited the amount of super weapon usage by having a sort of... Look at it! It's so annoying! I've chased it all the way to the other end of the map! By having they had a kind of doomsday clock type thing. Like, you could use nukes, but if you used too many of them, the game ended and nobody wins, basically. I think you had like a limit of like something like 10 you could use. And if you used it all up, between all of the players this was as well, it wasn't just on an individual basis. If everybody collectively fired off about 10 nukes, the game would immediately end with a draw. Which was kind of interesting. I found, anyway. It's an interesting game in general, Rise of Nations. It's a very underrated RTS, I find, personally, but... I don't even know where that Predator's got to now. He's probably lurking down here somewhere. I don't even care anymore. Annoying. Little... Duh. But yeah, Rise of Nations. Another underrated RTS, in my opinion. There he is, the little git. Get him! As infuriating as it is, it's classic Alpha Legion tactics, to be fair. I'm actually a little bit amazed by how cleverly the AI is actually using these Predators right now. Nowhere to run now, though. There we go. Aha! More base buildings, finally. There he is again. You can only keep this up for so long without being repaired, you know. Aha! There we go. Kill that builder unit. And that one. It's always a pain in the bum when the mission objective is like this.
For terror. We shall know no fear.
The orbital strike is so cool to watch. I'm just going to enjoy the spectacle here, I think, for a minute. Wish I could turn all of this UI stuff off for a minute and just look at it without all of that in the way. Be pretty cool. How much do you want to bet this isn't going to be the last of it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Come on, where are you hiding? Hopefully they haven't built like another base and some of the bits that they captured down here. That would really, really irritate me. Well, I found this down here with my spare Land Raider that I admittedly completely forgot about. And my Dreadnought has located this listening post over here. Meanwhile, the rest of the army is still bumbling its way across the map. Oh my goodness, finally we found a Chaos Armory. Just hidden in a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of fog of war over here. Oh, goodness gracious me, game. You have trolled me big time on this one. It's not even quite fully on the minimap here, look. As you can see, I spread out my entire army pretty much across the entire map, trying to figure out where this last thing was. Oh, finally. Praise the Emperor.
You are a fool, Gabriel. You know you are no match for me.
Of all my brothers, why you? You were stronger than this.
I am stronger than you ever imagined. I can feel the universe tremble at my approach. Even the gods know my name.
No one will remember you, traitor. I will see to that.
Pathetic. You were great once, before doubt addled your will. Before you rendered judgment on Cyrene. Before you murdered the innocent and guilty, all in one stroke. You weak, sorry fool! How does it feel to have slain millions? To have betrayed your own family?
I betrayed no one. Innocents die so that humanity may live. I ended their suffering, as I will end yours.
You have beaten me. I cannot believe it. I was wrong, Gabriel. So wrong. I thought I was strong. Strong enough to control it. I wanted to use the power for good, for the Imperium. You must see that. You must give me the chance to make amends, to seek redemption.
If redemption is what you seek, then that is what I will give you. This is the fate of traitors. Remember this, and do not stray. If you do, I will be ready to render you the same service.